Welcome back, it's Tommy with another best of 3 series in between the two pro players. A very recent series which I found in the month of July 2022. This is not from the Valencia DreamHack tournament. I just found this series and I just decided to host it, as we have a nice international engagement in between the United States and South Korea. So here in the lower left, in the yellow from the States, it is Neuro, who is also known as a very good Starcraft streamer. And he also has a YouTube channel, so you might want to check it out. Just search for NEURO SC2. You should be able to find him. He's a really good streamer, and of course a good player, and also great personality. Now let's just go towards his enemy here, towards his Terran enemy here. It is GUMIHO spawning in the upper right as the blue Terran. One of the most talented Terrans, also very nice strategic player. I believe he was the first introducing the mechanical build order in Starcraft 2 with Torse, with tanks, with Hellions and so on, even some rogues. And yeah, let's see exactly what is going to happen here. GUMIHO opening up pretty standard with his barracks, with his supply depot in the front, blocking the entrance really nice. I believe there is space for another supply depot. The Overlord from Neuro really fast here out already, as they're spawning here on Waterfall. Very beautiful map, as you can see. There's nice water, grass and trees here, looking really nice. Now let's have a look at the build order from Neuro. I believe he went into fast expansion, then extractor, and then spawning pool. Of course, in case I've missing something or you want to check the build order, you can see everything here in the upper left part as an orbital is going out. And we also see a reactor from GUMIHO. And his expansion is really quick, so he decides not to go for another factory or a next starport. He's going straight into fast expansion, so really nice, greedy gameplay. Of course, Neuro sees this with his Overlord, so he knows that not a rush is going to come towards him, as BYUN has shown us that he really likes to go out with 6 Marines just straight into the base from the Zerg and just punish the economy as much as possible. Queens should be out really quick here for Neuro, so the pretty standard stuff for him. Some Zerglings are also out. Let's check the main once again from GUMIHO. 2 Marines and 1 factory is being built. I believe he could continue with a starport, so it's going to be once again a 1-1-1 build order for him, or he might of course try to add some more barracks. Could also be a possibility, as the first Marine are out. So 2 more Marines, and yes, by the looks of it we're going to see 6 Marines. So just like BYUN, this seems to be the new meta for the Terrans, as they might try to push out with Marines, mass Marines, as we see Neuro going here for his second expansion. So if he's feeling of course really confident, seeing that expansion going up. His Overlord is also nicely being placed. There are some Zerglings patrolling out, as he really wants to know of course when exactly an army move out is going to happen. So Neuro sees of course those 6 Marines, and let's see if GUMIHO is indeed going to commit. What exactly the reaction from Neuro is going to be. He's going for his speed, adds some more Queens. Of course, the Queens are really good against those Marines, as they even could have the high ground here onto this ramp. So creep is getting spreaded really nicely by Neuro. Of course, he really wants to create a highway towards his expansion point, but hold on, we actually see already GUMIHO closing it really quick with those 6 Marines. And this is what I was told you, BYUN is doing it. But look at that, even 2 Hellions have been added, and the Hellions really strong against the Zerglings, but the Zerglings with speed make of course clear those Marines really quickly. Of course, they've been backed up by those Queens. So nice job here by Neuro, protecting his expansion, protecting his workers, as at the same time he's actually moving out with some Zerglings. This could be a timing push. Close the door pretty much open here, not that many defenses for GUMIHO, and as I said, this all of a sudden 6 Hellions to appear, and we even have 1 Viking of course to snipe this Overlord spy. So yeah, GUMIHO seeing here of course about everything, creating the wall in, has so many Hellions, 5 already. Some Marines are being added, but yeah, we need to be really careful onto those Zerglings into this location, what exactly Neuro can do with them. As yeah, more and more Hellions are being added. By the looks of it, he's going straight towards the main from Neuro. There is 1 starport. This is switching up and even adding another barrack. So let's have a look what exactly those Hellions can do course, there is an interesting thumbnail, and we can see some Hellions do penetrate through Neuro. Seems, of course, that the Hellions will go straight into this expansion point, but no, which shift GUMIHO is attacking here, drone after a drone. And sadly here for Neuro, he's losing really so many drones. One Hellion has been sniped as well, but so much damage, so much economic damage. 20 kills already here for GUMIHO is really dealing so much damage against Neuro, and I don't know if Neuro can come back from these 27, almost 30 kills of this group of Hellions, and 4 are still alive. 33 now being killed. Sadly, Neuro was expecting, of course, an attack into the first expansion point, into this position. The Zerglings did went here too, so I wasn't really paying attention, but in the end, no SCV kills have been shown here for Neuro, so sadly for him. Now finally at least 4 SCV kills, but yeah, the first early game looking really good for GUMIHO. Sadly here for Neuro, he has lost so many workers. He has dropped to 27. Of course he has 3 bases. He can push that larva into this hatchery, so he can inject more larva, and he should be able to drone up as quickly as possible. But the Terran already at 45 workers, as he's also taking now his expansion. So yeah, slowly but steadily we're closing at the 10-minute mark. Really nice early game by GUMIHO, and let's see how things will unfold. Of course, no queens have been lost here for Neuro, so his defenses are still up. His creep spread is really good. And yeah, let's have a look what exactly is going to happen, as by the looks of it, GUMIHO once again moving out with a Viking, with some Marines, a tank. Will he add some Hellions? No, but 2 Medivacs have joined the group, and more reinforcements should be able to pour here. So he's actually going for 5 wrecks now, 1 factory and 1 starport. Scan is also going out, as he should be able to clear more of those queen eggs. And yeah, nice drop. The tank is nicely protected in the back, the queens won't reach it. And yeah, so much splash damage being dealt now towards Neuro. Nice healing, nice micro by Neuro. Yeah, this one tank here, it might get sniped out some Zerglings. The Zerglings are in position. Yeah, but the Marines are nicely being protected here. Steam is going up as the hatchery is taking quite some damage. And yeah, let's see, is Neuro has to commit. His hatchery has fallen towards half HP, and yeah, the tank should be, of course, be taken out. So nice job here by Neuro defending this point. But I don't know about with those Zerglings. Those Marines are being backed up by this one tank, and even though Medivacs, of course, are doing so much healing. And yeah, slowly but steadily GUMIHO keeps pushing forward. Queens are still here to protect. Zerglings are pouring in, and yeah, it's such a bad situation. But hold on, once again, the Zerglings are coming in. The tank should be able once again. No, the tank survives actually, and this is really important for GUMIHO, as his Marines are also steaming up here and kiting forward. So sadly for Neuro, he's not really having any more defenses, and he has to GG out. So yeah, game number 1 goes to GUMIHO. Nice early game with that harassment, with those Hellions. 30 kills, 1-0 for GUMIHO. Let's just go straight into game number 2. And we're back with game number 2. This time both players spawning on Moon Dance, also on ASL map. But I believe this game has not been played on the Valencia tournament, as we have spawning here in the upper left. In the yellow it is Neuro from the United States, and in the low right in the blue it is GUMIHO from Psystorm Gaming from South Korea. So really early nice game out of the GUMIHO, really nicely harassing the mineral line from GUMIHO, and by the looks of it there is no barracks being built, so this could be a proxy barracks attack indeed. GUMIHO going for a proxy. The Overlord is really close nearby. You might see the second SCV. Let's have a look. It's going to be really close. But no, GUMIHO of course knows the timing, so he's going to evade those Overlords, and by the looks of it, Neuro goes straight into fast expansion, so no spawning pool first for him, as the 2 barracks are being spawned really close towards the base from Neuro. So Neuro might be in some serious trouble early on, as his Overlord sadly search here the wrong path against GUMIHO. Let's just see how this works. Gas is also up, so we might even see some Reapers, as a second refinery is also being built. Yeah, the first Overlord heading straight towards the main from GUMIHO, as the first barracks is going to be finishing really soon for him. So let's see what exactly he is up to. Second gas should be finished really soon. Yeah, there it is, Reapers it is going to be for GUMIHO. You might even see one SCV being left, or the second SCV being left here to create a bunker. Let's see, is it going? Yes, indeed, second Reaper, so mass Reapers early on for GUMIHO. Really interesting strategy. Let's see how NEURO is going to be able to fend this off. The spawning pool should be finishing really soon, as the queens are actually a great counter towards those Reaper. But yeah, we do indeed have one bunker being placed, and NEURO sees of course this, as the first Reaper is also out. Very quickly done by GUMIHO, and yeah, now NEURO pretty much knows nice safe here with this drone, as he's going into a spine crawler. Will do a nicely job, as one drone has been sniped here. Second one is being chased away. Of course, as soon as the queen pops out, this should be held off, but currently it's just a couple of Zerglings, and the bunker is also about to get finished. We might see a second bunker, and yeah, those two Reapers are really deadly against all of those drones. So much mining time is being delayed. 3 drones have been killed, so really once again a hard game for NEURO against those Reapers. Finally a queen is out, but remember we do have a bunker, so the Reapers are of course really tanky inside of that bunker. And remember, Reapers can also heal themselves up, so really nice. Of course they don't deal as much damage, but they can heal themselves up as they're kiting around, and might even try to snipe more workers. Nice micro by GUMIHO. NEURO also nicely defending here, but it's really hard against so many Reapers, and I believe more and more is being produced. Yes indeed. So yeah, once again mining time is being delayed. GUMIHO pretty much in control of this game, as NEURO nicely taking here his second expansion, but GUMIHO sees this of course as he wishes to take it out. Same time, finally the spine crawler is able to deal damage as the bunker has been salvaged, but it's still 5 Reapers alive. Yeah, by the looks of it, NEURO has pretty much defended really nicely against this. Of course he has lost some workers, and in the end he might also lose this expansion here. Yeah, the main attack has been forced back, as some Zerglings should be able now to get a nice surround around it thanks to those grenades. They're really hard for them, and no Reapers have been killed yet for NEURO, so really hard game as he's going into mass Zerglings, so he might try to push out. Yes indeed, as I see on the map, he's going for a nice push against GUMIHO. What exactly are the defenses for GUMIHO? Nothing yet here. The door is shut with those supply depots. The Reapers are still hanging around, but yeah, NEURO with a nice strategic gameplay here, going towards the main, and sadly for GUMIHO, he just left the door open. Finally the 2 Hellions are being spawned out, but will they be enough? Some SCVs have fallen already. GUMIHO tries to find of course a good position for those Hellions between the middle lines, and he of course is kiting them nicely back and forth. NEURO tries somehow to reach them. In the end 2 of them will be sniped. The Zerglings are repositioning. More and more Zerglings are pouring in, but we do have a medivac, so this means that GUMIHO can of course micro those Hellions as he's now moving out straight on the map. We still see a very similar worker count, 25 to 22, as yeah, now NEURO decides to retreat back just to defend his mineral line once again, even with this spine. Let's see what GUMIHO is going to be able to do. Remember, sadly here for him, he didn't lose any Reaper. And yeah, let's see what exactly is going to happen. Great micro. This medivac is really doing miracles for GUMIHO, as all of those Reapers are still alive. And what exactly is left for NEURO? Just a couple of Zerglings, just one queen, this one spine crawler, taking really a long time to root. And yet in the end it will be snapped. So yeah, now the workers are falling sadly for NEURO. It's really hard to fend against this of 13 kills, 15 kills, and yes, a nice well played GG by NEURO. In the end, GUMIHO taking this serious, this time with some cheese, with some proxy barracks. Sadly for NEURO, he didn't scout it, he didn't find it, so yeah, once again a really hard early game for NEURO, but a good game by him. Remember, he's up against one of the most talented Terrans, so nice series. 2-0 for GUMIHO, 2-0 for South Korea. I hope you guys enjoyed once again this cast. We'll be seeing of course in the next replays. This is Tommy signing out.